Good morning, peeps. Welcome to the truth about dating and relationships. You know me, I like to bring you a little something every now and again. But hey, check this out. You know, one of my favorite movies of all time is The Godfather Part 2. Now, since I become not official member, but close member of the Manosphere, I've been seeing things different when it comes to romantic relationships. And I was looking at the Godfather Part 2, and I always start out looking at Part 1 first, okay? So I was looking at Part 1 and I was looking at Part 2, and I noticed something. I noticed the difference in the relationships in Vito Corleone's marriage, his wife, in the beginning when he was young. And I noticed the difference between Michael Corleone, wife, his first wife, okay? I noticed the difference between her, and I noticed the difference between Michael Corleone's second wife. Okay? So, I'm going to bring y'all these clips. I'm going to let one play, discuss a little bit. We'll let the other one play, discuss a little bit. We'll let the other one play, we'll discuss a little bit. And then we'll wrap it up. And y'all let me know what y'all think. See if you notice anything different when it comes to these women that they chose and romantic relationships. Okay? Here we go. Back at you in a bit.
Cosa stai?
Aonde me quis primeira? A semana que vem, é um bico. Alex.
Okay. First clip. Young Vito Corleone. Okay? He just popped up with a wife. She's Sicilian. Okay? Same ethnic group that he is. And as you notice how calm and concerned she is when he comes in. She could tell something was wrong. And she asked him a couple of questions, and he said, forget it. And she forgot it. She let it go. Okay? Then you hear the noise at the window where Clemenza is trying to get his attention. Okay? Now, she looked up because she heard it too. But Vito, he gets up. She's sitting there because she know what her place is. She know what her responsibilities are. She know it's not her job to get up and go run over there first and find out what's going on. Now, of course, this was in 1916, okay? So, be aware of that. So she's sitting there while the man, Vito, gets up and see what's going on, okay? And of course, once Clemenza gives him the package that he wanted him to keep for him, he calmly gets it, shuts the door so The wife can't see what's happening, okay? And he went on and took care of his business, okay? I had never noticed her demeanor before, how calm she is, that she just sat there. And she let that man lead. She let that man do what a man is supposed to do. She knew that it was not her responsibility to ask questions, okay? To get involved with that situation. She instinctively knew that, okay? Now, how many women do you think in this day and age that something like that can happen and you just get up, take care of it, shut the door so they can't see what's happening, and they just sit there? Wouldn't that be a nice woman to have? Okay? So, let's look at clip 2. And let's see what we can find out about that one. Okay? Let's see what we can see that we haven't ever saw before. Of course, y'all a little sharper than me. Y'all probably already noticed it. But, I'm just now beginning this journey where I'm seeing a bunch of stuff that I had never recognized before. So let's take a look at it and we'll be right back.
Mamma mia, io sono cascato innamorato.
Ma vado su per la montagna.
E questa è mia figlia Apollonia. E questo è Michele di Corleone.
No, se riesce l'ultimo, passo
Ma non si pensa. Molto interessante la domanda. È buono questo vino, sai? Proprio bicchiere,
Okay, welcome back. All right. Let's discuss this second clip. Okay. The year on that clip was 1947. Okay. Remember? That was from The Godfather Part 1, where he had to leave the country to protect himself. Okay. And while he's there, he's in Italy. Another woman of his own ethnicity, right? Okay? Might even been from his same village. Who knows? Okay? But she's Italian, just like he is. And you notice when they first met and they made eye contact, she still didn't say anything. She turned around and she left. She finished doing what she was doing. Young Mike, he goes and meet her family first, okay? It's 1947, right? You gotta be respectful. You gotta do some courting. First, you gotta, make sure that it's all right with the family, right? So he goes and meet the family and all that good stuff. And then he, they say it's okay. It's all right. If it's all right with her, it's all right with us. We know you. We know your family. We know you from this town. Pretty good deal, right? So what he did was he bought her a gift. Okay? She graciously accepted it. Right? He went to their house again for dinner. Okay? She's on far end of the table. Right? He's on the other end. She looks at him. I'm talking about with that feminine, womanly look. Right? You can't teach that. That's got to be in you. Right? And he looks back at her and she grabs the necklace that he gave her. Okay? I'm thinking about you. That's what that was. I'm thinking about you. And then they gave each other just a smidgen of a smile. Right? Because you don't want to get too carried away with all the family at the table. So they continue the courtship. Okay? They go walking. The ladies are behind, the elders of the village, right? Making sure that, that she's staying intact. You're not going to take her in the woods, right? You're not going to do anything disrespectful. And we going to, be right here just to make sure that none of that happens, right? So they go through the courtship, then they get married. Okay? Now, this is Godfather Part 1. If you want to know how that marriage ends, you're going to have to look at it. Okay? If you've already seen it, you know what happened. But they was happy. They had a nice wedding. Okay? People came. It was all respectful. Nice woman. I believe her name was Apollonia. Okay? Got him a nice wife. Okay? You know how it ends? If you don't, look at the movie. Now, let's go to clip 3. Okay? We're going to go to clip 3. Put your seatbelt on. Okay? Because a lot of y'all going to be able to, this the one that the women in America going to defend. Right? Okay? Here we go. Be right back.
Michael, excuse me.
Oh,
The children are outside. We're going.
when are you going? We're all going to leave tomorrow.
Rocco.
I'll be along.
Michael, I'm not going back to Nevada. I brought the children to say goodbye to you. I want you to know I'm very happy for you. I suppose I always knew you were too smart to let any of them ever beat you.
Why don't you sit down?
No, I'm not going to stay long. I can't.
There's some things I'd like to talk to you about. Some things that have been on my mind. Changes I want to make.
I think it's too late for changes, Michael. I promised myself I wasn't going to say anything, and now
It ain't too late.
What really happened was Pentangeli, Michael.
His brother came and helped him.
I didn't even know he had a brother. And where is he now?
He's on a plane back to Sicily.
All he had to do was show his face.
It was between the brothers, Kate. I had nothing to do with it.
Michael, you say you love me, and then you talk about allowing me to leave.
There are things that have been going on for
Michael!
years between men and women that
Michael,
will
you're
not
blind.
change.
You've
and
become
they're-
blind, Michael.
Blind to what?
Look what's happened to us, Mike. My God, look what's happened to our son, Michael.
Things happen to us.
Don't tell me that.
Abby is fine.
Abby is not
I don't want to hear
fine.
about it.
You will.
I
Okay? Did you notice the difference in the American lady versus the old school traditional women? The Italians, the ones in Sicily, the one that was born in Sicily, the immigrant ladies, they knew what their role was. Okay? Now, this last clip with Kay, the woman that he married to, that was his second marriage. Okay? Because, like I said, if you've seen the movie, you know that the first marriage of Mike didn't work out. Okay? So he comes back, he see her, he go meet her, and he, say, hey, listen, let's get together, let's get married, let's have some kids. Now, if you paying attention, he wanted children. Okay? Now, she knew what kind of family he was from and all that. She knew that from them being together the first time because he didn't hide nothing from her. He didn't know that he was going to wind up in the family like he did, right? So, they meet in the hotel room, the Washington Hotel, right? And she go to him and says, Mike, me and the kids finna go, right? Because she thinks she got that kind of, pull, right? Where I'm just gonna take these kids and split, right? She had to not be paying attention to who she was married to, okay? And he, listen to how she talked to him, okay? Like she his equal, and she's not. Yeah, women are people too. We understand that. But women are not men. Okay? They're not. And for her to think that man was going to let her take his children, which was more important to him than she was, because that was really what it's about when he got with her. Okay? Was about the children. And if she'd have been paying attention, she would have known that. But look at how she bucks up to him. Right? Now, do you think that would have happened if he would have married and it would have worked out and he would have been able to bring his first wife, Apollonia, to the United States? I guarantee you it would have been a much better outcome, right? But for drama, right? For drama, they had to throw the American chick in there. If you want drama, add an American chick. Because I still don't understand, right? I don't know what went on there, that they had to do it that way. But, hey, they the movie experts. And it turned out to be a real good movie. Like I say, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. But she still wasn't paying attention to what was going on. She still wasn't paying attention to who was running things. She actually thought that she could go to that man and say, I'm going to take these children, the reason for your existence, and I'm going to take them and I'm going to leave you. And y'all remember what he told her? Do you not know that I'll do anything within my power that I can to stop that from happening? You see the difference? I guarantee you that Vito's wife wouldn't have approached him that way. And I guarantee you Apollonia would not have approached him that way. You want drama? Add an American chick. Okay? So, I just wanted to bring y'all that because I noticed that. right? And I had never noticed that before because I was in La La Land just like a lot of men. I was in La La Land with how you're supposed to treat women. I'm going to tell you something, man, right? I had it wrong. But I had to grow into reality. I had to do that. Okay? I'm going to tell you this here and then I'm going to leave it alone. I was just talking to a lady. And a couple of phone calls, right? I talked to her yesterday and I talked to her today, right? And I'm asking questions. I'm bringing up subjects. I'm trying to see where she at, right? And I'm going to tell you something. And I doubt if anybody have told her that. Okay? But I told her that I got enough information now. Okay? Let me think, because I have some thinking to do. Okay? And I'll talk to you soon. I said it will not be tomorrow. I do not know when, but I will talk to you soon. Okay? So I figure I'll give it a week or two. And if she asks me, I'm going to tell her why I don't want anything to do with her. Because when I was talking to her, it reminded me of talking to one of my homeboys. It was so much masculine energy coming through that phone, right? See, I noticed that kind of stuff today. I would have never noticed that before, right? Now, what I look like, my life is peaceful, right? I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun. What do I look like bringing that kind of energy into my world? It would be something wrong with me, like it used to be, right? Not anymore. And if she asks, I'll tell her, baby, you got so much masculine energy in you, ain't nowhere in the world you finna let a man lead you nowhere. I want to enjoy my life. I want a woman with a good heart. I don't want to be used by anybody. I never want to be used by anyone anymore. Especially a woman that I love and care for. Okay? And if somebody tell you there's nothing you can do about that, tell them you're wrong. There may be nothing you can do about that, but I can definitely do something about it. I can walk past you and go to the next one. I can walk past her and go to the next one. No one has to accept misery. No one has to accept being used. No one has to accept being played with and played on. You gotta accept that. So, this is the truth about dating and relationships.